causing trouble. Maybe I'll start a fight. They say we're outlaws. They call us parasites. Rebels without a cause. They say we're impolite. They call us cold-blooded, but creatures of the night.
Hey Creep family, it's your girl Monica. We're back with the 6th look in our 13 Days of Halloween series with a devil. I wanted to give it kind of a punk glam rocker kind of feel, so here we are. If you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off by blocking out my brow. So I'm just taking an Elmer's glue stick here, putting them on those bad boys. And then I'm taking a spoolie brush and combing those hairs up and flat against my head. Do as many layers as you need until you got a nice even film of the glue over your brows. We're then taking a color correcting palette. I'm using the peach shade in this palette. We're putting that over the brows to help conceal them a little bit better. And then using a thick concealer or foundation, buff that into the skin and then set that with some setting powder. I did about 3 layers of the foundation slash concealer slash setting powder combo, so do as many as you need until your brows are gone. We're then taking a red water activated face paint. We're just going to be putting this all over our face and upper body, buffing that in with a sponge to try to rid some of the streaking from the brush. Once we're done with that, I'm then going to be drawing my eyebrows back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. So this is kind of like a thicker product, which is why I'm using it. Basically, I'm just drawing my brows in a little bit higher than they normally sit and bringing the angle up on the arch a little bit more than my natural ones do, which is why we cover them in the first place, create a little bit more space there. And then we're going to go ahead and flick up the inner corner there, make it a little bit more stylized. We're then going in and prepping our eyelids for some eyeshadow. I'm going in with a red eyeshadow here and kind of putting this above my crease to help with blending. And then I just kind of start putting it all over my face a little bit to minimize some shine. We're then going in with a black eyeshadow and we're putting this mostly just in the outer V and in our crease, really kind of creating this blocking effect there and dragging that outer corner almost nearly to our hairline. Just really pack that black on there. I'm also going down a little bit in that inner corner, kind of following from the crease down to the bridge of my nose and kind of creating a fun little shape there. Then going down on my lower lash line here, I'm just drawing a black line to kind of connect that outer wing and then bringing that down towards my nose as well. We're then going to be doing a cut crease, so I'm just going in and using a concealer to clean up that first half of the lid. And then placing a silver eyeshadow over that to create some more contrast against the black. We're then going back in with that black shadow and cleaning up that line a little bit. And then using either a white eyeliner or white water activated face paint like I am here, I am just using this above that lower line we created to kind of open that up a little bit. Then go ahead and take some black eyeshadow and use this to contour. So I'm going ahead and contouring my cheekbones and my nose, blending that all in. And then we're also making sure to contour our upper body as well. So doing the throat and collarbones and anything else you want. And then my camera decided it wanted to cut out on me, so it didn't record the highlighting portion of this tutorial. So I just went in with a pink highlighter, specifically the one from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. And then just using this on all high points to bring that forward and create more dimension. We're then prepping our lashes with some mascara, and then I'm grabbing that white water activated face paint, putting that on a spoolie and coating my lower lashes in this just to make them stand out a bit more. Then go ahead and take your favorite lashes, pop those on your upper lash line. And then I'm taking these prosthetic horns that I found at a Halloween store, but as you can see, the base of the prosthetic is way too big for my little forehead, so I'm just cutting it down to size, kind of seeing where I want to place that, and then using some Pros-Aide to adhere it to my skin. Once that's all dry, I'm then taking that same red water activated face paint, putting this, kind of dabbing this along the base, not making it super perfect because the base of this prosthetic is a little bit textured, so I'm kind of just following that same pattern here. Once that's dried down, I'm then just going in with some black eyeshadow and kind of stippling this around the base as well. Next, I'm taking a brush that's a little bit more stiff on the bristles and using some white paint to kind of streak this on to the horns. I don't want it to be perfect by any means. I just kind of want some white to be showing through. While that's drying down, I'm just stippling some black paint along that base as well, give it more texture. Then going in with yellow on that same stiff brush and just streaking this down as well on the horns, give it a little bit more color there so it's not just white. And then also going in with some brown to kind of dirty it up a little bit and give it some shadow and dimension. Next, we're taking some good old scab blood, putting this on a cotton swab and just placing this along the base of the horn so it looks like it's kind of coming out of our skin here. Then kind of as a last little minute afterthought, I decided to kind of place a 666 right under my collarbone, just as a kind of a little thing. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'm just using some white water activated face paint to place this down and then going in with some shadows to define it a little bit more, and then just kind of buffing this into the skin, blending it a little bit so it's not like super crisp, super perfect. And you take our clippies out of our hair, and then we are done, you guys. You are now a devil. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, had a lot of fun making it, something a little different than the rest of what we've been doing so far. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to become part of our Creep family, and join us for the rest of our 13 Days of Halloween series. Thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!